Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Deanne Castro, Creative Memories Advisor. And if it's your first time, I'd be so excited to hear how you like the video or how you like my ideas. Check out some of my other videos on my various borders and pages that I've done. But if you're back again, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I really appreciate all of you guys. Today, I am so excited because I get to show you the new Christmas charm paper. I'm so excited. So I will show that to you in a minute. But I do want to tell you, we have a special going on right now, and it ends tomorrow, Tuesday, the 15th, and it's a while supplies last. It's been going on for a week, but I didn't have mine yet, so I didn't say anything about it when it first started last week. But if you spend $100 on your advisor's page, you can get this 52-page scrapbooking project recipe idea book. It is so cool. It just came out. The last one came out a year ago. And you can also get, where did I put them? Some birthday bash embellishments. So let's go to my desktop and show them to you a little better. Okay, here's the birthday bash embellishments. These are so cute. There's several different ones. There are 20 die cuts in this packet. And you can get this free if you spend $100 or more on your advisor's website. So you can get all of these. Celebrate, it's your special day. Lots of fun die cuts. There's 20 of these die cuts. Party time, candles, cupcakes, presents. So cool. And then you can also get this 52 scrapbook project recipes book, all brand new sketches. Probably a lot of them were on the blog. Then there's other ideas and passport to adventure, project recipes. Such a cool thing. So run to your advisor's website and order $100 or more, and you will get this while supplies last. So you're going to have to make sure you do it today before we run out. Hopefully we haven't run out by now, but I don't think we have. If you do not have an advisor, you can go to my website, www.creativememories.com, user Deanne Castro. Okay, so I want to show you this really cool and gorgeous paper pack. This is the Christmas Charm Designer Paper Pack. And there's all these beautiful traditional Christmas colors in this pack. I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to be using these. I'm going to use this one. It has this on the back. These really pretty, vibrant poinsettia leaves and the berries. And then I'm going to use this one. This is a really pretty red star. It's really a deep red. My camera's not really showing it, but it's a cranberry red. It's so pretty. And then this is on the back. And then I'm going to use this page, and I'm going to use a gold shimmer for my base. So the one I'm going to be using right now is actually out of the book from last year. This is the 101 Scrapbooking Ideas and Sketches book that came out in October last year, and I'm going to be doing page 22. This is the sketch. This is the sample, but I'm going to be using our brand new Christmas Charm paper pack. The other things that come in the Christmas Charm collection are these embellishments. There are lots of ornaments. There's a couple of reindeer. There are 3 different sizes of Christmas trees, some season's greetings and Merry Christmas, and a little journal box that says joy. And it comes with these laser cuts. So there's some presents little laser cut presents. And then there's 4 laser cut Christmas trees. These are going to be so, so pretty on the pages. So that's what's included in the embellishments. Then there is the matte pack. This is the matte pack. I didn't open it up, but look how pretty that is. I just love those colors. And then the stickers. So there's the 3 sticker strips. It's got lots of reindeers and stockings and candy canes and stars. This is the 12-inch border stickers, and then lots of the reason for the season, holiday memories, decorate the tree, lots of little sayings that you can put on your pages. So that's the collection. Okay, and we'll get started on the page. Now, I've already done the page in 2 other colors. This one, of course, is Croptoberfest. Now, I don't have the size of the page on it, but you can see there's lots of room for a lot of photos on here. This one is done with the Autumn Charm paper pack. It is so, so pretty. And this one I did put a little bit larger photos on it than what they had recommended. But you can see you can get several photos and even like a really nice size journaling box right here on these. So we're going to do this in the Christmas page. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is choose your background. You can use cardstock, you can design or print. I'm using the gold shimmer paper, so I'm going to set that out of the way for now. And then I'm going to cut this piece into a 10 5/8 by 10 5/8 square. Okay, so I'm going to pull out my trimmer, pull out the arm, and I'm going to use this one and the 10 5/8. Now 5/8 is just 2 little tick marks above the 10.5-inch mark on here. So here's 10 5/8. Turn it 90 degrees to the left or the right, whichever you like, whatever more comfortable for you. Measure it and cut 10 5/8. Okay, now we won't be using those 2 strips. Set this aside. Now the part that's kind of tedious about this is that you need to have at least 3 different colors for your squares, because then you're going to be cutting them into triangles to put them alongside the edge of this page. Okay, so I'm actually going to stack these, cut them all at the same time, and these are going to be 1.5-inch squares. So I'm going to cut them into strips, line them up at the 1.5-inch line. Make sure they're straight all the way down. Stack this a little better. You don't need to stack these. I'm just doing it for the sake of time. Okay. Make sure it's straight around the edges there. Okay, 1.5. All the way down, 1.5. The nice thing about this, if you have strips left over, you can just use some scratch paper. Just whatever you have left over from scraps from other projects. But since I just got this, I'm cutting them all right here. So now I'm going to cut these into 1.5-inch squares. And you won't really need all of these squares. But this is nice because this is only a single page. So if you wanted to make it into a double, a 2-page spread, you will have plenty of squares and triangles left over to make it another page. You don't have to cut the entire strip if you don't want to. You really only need about 4 squares of each color because you're only going to be using about 10 and a half of these squares. But I'm just going to cut them all because I know I'm going to be doing a second page for this. And then just one more. 1.5. There's just a little bit left over on this, so I'm just going to move it over and trim the very bottom of it off. Make sure it's straight. Okay, see, that's just a little tiny bit left. Okay, so I'm going to separate these out now. Okay. Now I don't really need all of these, so I'm only going to cut 4 of these into the triangles. Okay, so I'm going to line it up on my trimmer. And I'm stacking them, so I'm cutting more than one at a time. You don't have to do it this way if you're not comfortable doing that. But then I'm just going to use this little marker here and make sure that I'm going to be cutting right on the end of these triangles so that they look finished when I cut them. Okay, those are cut. Now let's see, if I trim these trees diagonal, that one's going to be down the middle. So I don't think I want to do this one yet. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is good. Put these over here. And cut these into triangles. Bring this back down. Make sure it's cutting right across the ends of the triangles. And then the last one, I'm going to cut 5 of these. There is a half of a triangle that you need to have for the very ends of these. So just going to cut a few extra, depending on what color I end up using. Okay. Okay, and one last thing I need is a piece. I need a 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch square. And then I'm going to cut that into a triangle. So this is going to be 2.5. Okay. And then cut 2.5. And then cut this into a triangle. Now, when I cut these, I'm cutting starting kind of in the center, then going to the outside on either side. That way I'm making sure I'm not going to be bending the edges of the triangle. So that's why I kind of start cutting in the middle and then move out and then back down. Okay. So now we're ready to start putting this together. The thing that takes the longest on this is actually getting the triangles on it. So I'm going to take first my background paper, and then I'm going to take this piece, and this one is going to be adhered on here at about 1/16 of an inch from the right end and from the bottom. Okay, look at that gorgeous plaid on the back side. So this is that 10 5/8 square that we cut. And then I'm going to line my paper up on my mat. I love this 13-inch mat because it allows me to see all of the sizing all around the edges. Okay, I'm going to set this down here at about 1/16 of an inch on the right side and on the bottom. Do your best to make sure it's straight. That way, when you get your triangles on the top and the side, they'll look pretty straight. Okay, so to start with, you need to take one of these triangles and cut it in half. Okay, and you need to start with this one going this way. And I'm not quite sure why, but the sketch shows you putting that little triangle up in the top right corner like that, but it doesn't work going across that way because then these get fouled up. So, and it also shows it on the bottom here, but it needs to be flipped to the other side. And I think it ends up actually with a different color on the other side too. Let's see. Yeah, like this. And like this. Okay. Then take the rest of your pieces and you can just kind of figure out how the pattern of color that you want. So I'm going to put that one there. And then I'll do this one next. Oh, can't do that one next. I need to do this one next. And then you just alternate them with one up and one down. Okay, as you go across. And then you just put like 1/16 of an inch or so in between them. And just follow your color scheme. And I'm just doing this so I can kind of just picture how these are going to end up. To make sure what by the time I get to the other side, it will be kind of where I want it. Okay, so that one needs to stay on there, on the paper. So you just move them over just so they kind of fit pretty even. Then you can start going down the other side. Okay, so then it will look like this. So I'm going to show you it here, just a couple. Um, and then I will put this on pause real quick, get some of these on here for the sake of time, just because I think you guys will catch on to this pretty quickly. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. You might want to use repositionable tape at this part, because then if you get kind of stuck, you can lift it up and move them over and just get them kind of separated a little bit better. Whereas if you use our regular adhesive, it's a little more difficult to get them up. Uh-oh. Here we go. That multi-purpose tool really comes in handy. Okay, so I'm going to put this on pause. I'm going to get a few more on here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got to the end here, and I've got them pretty separated pretty good, however you say that. Okay, now I've brought the other one around here, around the corner, and now I'm going to go ahead and lay out the rest of them like I did the top, just so, again, I can get a feel of where they're going to land, and then I can start adhering them down too. Isn't this pretty? I just love this. This is going to be an amazing Christmas page. I just can't wait. Get some Christmas photos and put them on here. I may even use some of last year's Christmas photos just to be able to finish this off for you. Well, I won't finish it off for you, but I'll finish it off for me. Okay, that one. This one. Okay, so this one's not going to work out because this one's going to go here. So I'm going to take one of these red ones and cut it in half, and it will go on that bottom corner. Right there. Okay, then you have extras, like I said earlier, to use your other page. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere these down for you so I can finish off with some embellishments without messing these up. The hard part is making sure you get them pretty equal distance. But once you have your photos on, pretty much people aren't really going to notice. I guess I just tend to be a little bit of a perfectionist. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so, so pretty. Okay. Now, the last thing you want to do is put the triangle down here. Okay. So this was that 2.5 inch triangle that we cut, or 2.5 inch square. Sorry, that we cut into a triangle. And put this down in the bottom right here. Okay, then I think I'm going to take one of these stickers and put it down across the bottom here, kind of like a little border. Okay, and I don't think it needs much more than that. I think all of this here is decoration enough. And then you can just kind of see which size photos will fit. So let me pull some of those out here for you. Let's see. There's some 4x6s. 4x6. Let's see what will fit there. That's a 3x3. Let's see if 3x4 will fit better. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then what is this? This is a 4x4. Okay, and then it will leave room for like a journaling box right down here. What do you think? Isn't it pretty? It is gorgeous, I think. Anyway, so thank you so much, you guys, for hanging in there with me. If you, let's see, let's switch back here. I'll talk to you. Okay, so if you like what you saw, think about it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, that would be marvelous. Check out some of the other videos that I've done. I've got a lot of borders, getting more pages on there. And I also have a Facebook group. It's kind of a work in progress still. I do work full time. And I did a coast to coast scrapbooking thing that I do with my friend Elise and Karen. They live on the East Coast. I live on the West Coast. And so every second Friday of the month, we get together and each teach 2 page ideas or borders, mostly page ideas. And a couple of times I throw a border in there. And then we record them, and then you can see them on that scrapbook group. So if you're interested in that, check out, go to my Let's Scrapbook with Deanne Facebook group, request to join, and then let me know that you want to, that form to fill out. Or if you want to just message me in the bottom of this video and let me know, I can send you a copy of the form to fill out, and then you can join our group. And then you can join the Facebook group, and then you can join us. And we've got all the recordings on there. We started in March of this year. And so we're doing it every month, and it's a lot of fun. So I just got done with that this evening. So if you want to check that out, let me know. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I will talk to you guys again soon. And enjoy the page. Share with me if you've made one, and have a great week, and I will talk to you again next time. Thank you. Bye.